Hello and welcome YouTube and Patreon, depends on where you are watching. So today I'm going to watch Lord of Mysteries. Yay! Not yay actually. I am Aura Warrior Reacts and today we are watching Lord of Mysteries Season 1 Episode 10. So in Episode 9 last time we lost Old Neil, and that was sad, like how he was saying that I won't harm anyone, and he did not actually harm anyone, but it was too late for him. The hidden sage got him. It is episode 10. I think we all know what is coming, because after Old Neils is done, it is only the, I think the big bad thing is left, the finale of the volume 1, I would say, or maybe they are including something they have left, but I am not remembering anything because I just finished the volume 1 recently, like 5 6 days ago, or maybe a little more. And after Old Neil, it is, I'm too hyped for what is going to come. So let us begin. And people are saying episode 10 is the boat. So let us see. And also join Patreon if you guys want to watch the full, uncut, unedited reaction. But I never noticed there are names written beside these symbols. I'm just noticing it now. I knew these are all the 22 pathways, but like their name was, but it is in a different language. I think these are like Hermes or Jotun or whatever, ancient Hermes or whatever symbols they are. Episode 10 clue. Oh, and yes, we became a clown. Not literally, but in the beyonder sense. Shit, look at those flowers. Those look real. Yeah, he was closest to him, right? Because recently he was the one who is interacting with him the most. And again, he literally shows this place and said most of the cases are beyond the losing control. So he already warned us. Oh yeah, he's the only mysticism guy here, so he has to take Oldney's place. Do not hit me with flashback. I already cried in the novel. I'm not crying in the anime too. A letter for me?
克莱恩，当你看到这封信的时候，我已经踏上火车，前往贝克兰德。
Our captain is going to Backland.
提到的那个道理灵琴，我有熟悉。
Not captain, our teacher, Mr. Isaac.
我离开廷根，也许能让对方放松警惕。
Makes sense. Whoever took the skull.
以后怎么办？如果幕后黑手有行动，单靠我一个人，这是。
I recognize that thing. But something fell down from the. Oh, they're doing it now. Oh my god. Captain forgets. So that is how they are doing it. Well, this is the first thing we see in the novel. Insane. Sealed artifact 008, so it's grade 0, so it is the highest grade in terms of danger, yes. You must not talk, describe, or probe. Yeah, bro, you just level up to clown. You should check your emotion. There it is. The gambit stuff.
怎么突然想到要用塔罗牌当武器？牌比枪更隐蔽，不像武器的武器，关键时候才能够绝杀伏击。
Bro, that is epic. I think cards as a weapon is actually cool.
不用心急，以后由我来教你格斗。
Yes, bro, practice with that.
其他有什么不懂的
？Shit, look at that.
直来问我。
That water looks real. And that is his wall of spirituality or something. It can summon my messenger. The little one will appear in moments. But is it? Yes, it is. It is. Bro is ready to strike with a charm. Mr. Azik, that is not little one. He's through the roof. Yes, that's what I was thinking. And someone else is also coming. Oh no. Go bro, go. Hide. Again, someone else. Wait, is it? Yes, it is Madam Dali.
我还以为能吓你一大跳呢。
太多了点。队长，你是来看戴丽女士的吗？
别理他，又入梦吓人。
抱歉，戴丽，打断你的授课了。
Bro, he scared the shit out of me. But I think after Old Nail, it is going to be that mission. Alright, two stuff. Ancient Hermes languages. So comes from nature and is similar to Jotun, Dragonese and Elvish. Result of using this language are very direct and effective, but lacks necessary concealment and protection, which means it's easy to put the user in danger. Hermes improved from ancient Hermes due to its excessive danger, has effects of concealment and protection. Ancient Faceac directly forms from Jotun and is the common language of humans during the fourth epoch. It is also the root of the northern continent's various languages in the current era. The current human languages, Leonese, Faceac, Entician, all come from ancient Faceac. Alright, good to know. These are all the kingdom, by the way. Leon kingdom, Faceac kingdom, Intis kingdom. So it's just their language. Green Hill Mental Asylum. Oh. Nightmare are so OP sometimes. As long as you don't have some deity's power, Nightmare are OP.
的梦魇能力增强了，那还有是谁？
Who is L? Lanivus, the dude.
后跟连疯了都记着他的蛋糕。
He took the 10,000 pounds.
难道是资料上所说的
Swindler Sequence 8 Marauder Pathway.
拉尔乌斯为什么来找你？
Oh no. Fight incoming. Fight incoming, I think.
什么意思？诈骗师特有的说话风格。拉尔乌斯想让你提供什么样的帮助？
Because Lanevus is the one who put child inside Magose. We already saw that ritual they did and put that baby inside Magose, and he took 10,000 pounds and dipped. Not another deity. Oh shit. Again. Bro, Client and True Creator has like this. Every time he go inside a dream stuff, True Creator is there. That reminds me of Sloth's ability from ReZero, the hand thing.
海洋已经崩塌了，不快点逃出去的话，
Yes, bro, better get out. Oh no. Help, Captain, help.
等到时机合适，毁灭日降临，他将向所谓的主人奉献停根。
Yeah, but he mentioned something that may connect him to Lanevus.
和达尔乌斯谋划的事情有很大的
Yes.
你这无耻的贱人！
停根是名媛，
Sharon Coy.
感觉一样。这几人都是保守党和新党议员。
Yes, here it
雪
is.
伦夫人之间
The
关系
case
密切。
that we get after Old Nail's death, I think. All right, sus meter is triggered.
太巧了，难道血染夫人和幕后黑手有关？
Yeah, we still haven't found this place, the thing with red chimney, but that is it. It was so short. So this was a setup episode, and I know what is this setting up, and it is. Alright, let skip first and see if there is anything else, because 5 minutes is remaining. That is too much. Where are we actually? City. Yes! Oh my god, the goated guy is here. City of Sylvan. Is it him? I think it is him. Is this going to be the next episode? Yes. He's calling you my fool. And Miss Justice too. But he's in the middle of the meeting. That Gao Kaustak is approved. Alright.
这么快？
极光会一直在追寻真实造物者的圣所。
Only residents of the true creator.
神器之地和真实造物者有关。罗塞尔大帝寻找神器之地干什么？
He mentioned it once.
这不是你现在该知道的事情。啊，
He don't know.
原谅我的微小心愿。
你们继续。
He was shivering,
我想请你帮一个忙。
just asking Mr. Fool stuff. And she don't know anything to shiver.
找一个人的下落。
We are starting a lot of stuff.
这件事风险较大，但我会为此付出应有的报酬。
Yes. The pirate stuff. We were waiting it for one of the 7 pirate admirals.
飓风中将，
Vice Admiral Hurricane Chilangos. A lot of people are in Backland actually. Miss Justice too. But they are doing it differently.
愚者先生，难道是在展现神迹？
They're not trying to look because you do not look at God. That's why those two look away. But it is those subtle things.
福萨克云，
And I think here it is. A new member finally. Derek Burke. I forgot he has a name. I mean, not forgot he has a name. I forgot his name because I always call him. I won't spoil it for now.
选一张吧，作为你的代号。
It is here. It is here. He's going to choose. He is going to choose.
我选
I choose the sun. Oh my god. He's my one of favorites. And not like favorite, but like how we deal with his stuff. Oh my god. I think I enjoyed this too much. The sun. So this was a whole setup episode, literally a whole setup episode. We set up the guy who went out of control in the prison, the psychiatrist dude. So there they left a whole mini arc kind of part out. So Klein actually contacted the doctor who worked at that place, and that doctor is a Sequence 9 spectator, I think. Yeah, just like Miss Audrey. And that is Klein info guy. Klein was using that doctor to keep tab on that guy, and that is where he's trying to get the sequence 8 of spectator pathway. They cut all that part out, and that Beyonder was one of the psychology analyst alchemist group, those who have the spectator pathway, and he was giving his whereabouts to Klein, and that's how he know he went out of control, and that is how they connected and stuff, and Klein got the potion from there. They left the whole part out, but because it wasn't that important, so I don't care about that part, but it was okay. And then we got Madam Sharon. For people who know, Madam Sharon is kind of epic, kind of, and we have actually seen her already once before this episode, so I'm not going to say who she was. So we got the Madam Sharon case. That is an important case. I think that is the last case we did before the big boom, and they also introduced the Sun. So I think the Sun joined a lot early, and this is now how he joined. Obviously they changed a lot of stuff, so if you want to read the novel you can read, but I know how he joined, so I'm going to spoil it. It is not a spoiler, he already joined, so they may not show the previous stuff. So they were actually looking for a third member, so Klein told Miss Justice and everyone else, you can recommend a member if you know someone, and they left the whole part of Miss Justice side, just like how they left the whole part of the Sun side. Those are, I think, my some of the favorite moments, like how Miss Justice has 3 spectator potions. She's crazy, she keep buying them just to show off. And so they left that part out, and they also left the Sun part out. So he prayed Klein see the red star, so he started spying on, because he can actually see what they were doing using that red star. So he see where he is from, what is he doing. He look after that guy, he summoned him alone, not during the meeting, obviously. Interacted with him. First he learned the language actually. So Jotun is, he already said 10,000 years old, so he only know some stuff of it. First he learned Jotun, mastered, translated it, not translated, he just learned the language, and he's auto translating whatever the Sun say in the meeting. So those are like little bit of details. I hope they show them in the Chibi's version, or maybe somewhere else, just mention it, because it is too detailed. I would say go read the novel. Obviously, if you don't want to spoil yourself, maybe read after episode 12, 13, which is the last one, I think. And then he just, when he called the next meeting, the Sun was literally there. Other two were like, huh, we already have a new member, when did this happen? So stuff like that we missed already. They changed, now they are moving, I think, at super speed. The psychiatrist guy went mad. He has connection with Lanivas. Lanivas is the one who put baby inside Mangosay. We already saw that, the ritual stuff in the previous episodes. And now in Se Zhangwil and the artifact 008. So that is a thing. When first Klein went to the Blackthorn security company, he was not even a Beyonder at that point, just a normal dude. That is when he saw that poster in the novel, and that was the only time he was mentioned, that early. And then we see him connect here, but now they are showing us the poster because they don't want anime people to forget him. If they did a setup that way back in the episodes, people are already struggling to keep with it as it is, so I understand. It is fine. We saw the quill, it is ordinary quill, and I think that is the feather we are seeing all around the episodes. And what else? Madam Sharon is done. I think the next time we will find Madam Sharon's connection with the death of that political dude, and we go after her. One other thing, yes, Chilengos. I think yesterday, the day before yesterday, literally 1-2 days ago, I read the Chilengos part. Why is he in Backland and all that stuff? It is going to be epic, but it is not in this season, I think, because only 2 episodes are left. How many episodes does this show has actually? 13 episodes plus 2 special episodes. So there is going to be 13 episodes. So we have 3 episodes left. I think the next episode is going to be Madam Sharon stuff. Maybe half of the episode or the whole episode, and episode 12 is going to be the, I think, the big bad stuff, and 13 is the aftermath, or maybe halfway 13 the fight will keep going and we will tie up stuff and set up for the season 2. So maybe they are leaving the Chilengos part because the pirate admiral. So this is also a thing they missed here. They did not mention till now, but there is a whole One Piece in here. Literally, like we have how in One Piece we have 4 pirate kings, not 4 emperor. Here we have 4 pirate kings, and how we have 7 warlords. Here we have 7 admirals. Literally 1 to 1 One Piece. And it was mentioned so early. If you remember the episode, we saw one episode, Miss Audrey, the justice, was when the maids come and she was preparing all the stuff and thing. At that time, she went to see a warship. They created a new warship. I don't know when they are going to mention it. And at that time, they mentioned set up the whole One Piece stuff. Like we have 4 pirate kings and 7 admirals and stuff. Literally, how One Piece has it. So he's one of the 7. So this is Alabasta arc. How we are going to deal with him. and there are a lot more references in the light novel that they don't put it in there, maybe because of some stuff. So he is not part of the Klein story, because we dealt with pirate Chilengos in Backland and Klein is here, so he wasn't there, so he's not part of that story. I think that is why it is going to be a special episode. And I think the next 3 episodes we do the Sharon stuff, we do the, because the Doomsday in September, we are near September or maybe in September. Literally episode 1 start with Doomsday in September. So that is, I think last 2 episode is going to be the Doomsday stuff, and it is going to be epic. And I am hyped for the Sun. He's not as much big part in the beginning, but the Sun story, they could literally split this anime every episode in 3 parts. Like one we saw, like first half we saw Klein stuff, and in the second half split it into 2 parts. So Miss Audrey Justice or Mr. Algar doing stuff, and the Sun doing stuff sometimes, or sometimes some random NPC doing stuff, because there are a lot of setup in the novel, literally. And Klein is not the part of everything, and there are a lot of things that he only heard in news or read it in newspaper and stuff, like how he read the Laneva stuff, like someone took 10,000, he read it in the newspaper. And I think I am also looking forward to Inse Zangwil and the Quill, because the Quill we have been seeing since the beginning, like that feather in every episode, it is dropping whenever something happened. So it is going to be a big part, and I'm hyped for next 2. Oh my god, they should release all 3 of them together. I heard that they did a special screening of the last 3 or 4 episodes in China in a enclosed space, and people were like saying good stuff about it. So maybe I'm looking forward to it. And that is it for today, guys. Like, share and subscribe, and this is going to be epic, not going to lie. I'm hyped for the final stuff, because the fighting, and oh yeah, and the true creator, this is the 3rd time. First Dan saw it in Hannes Vincent dream, the true creator popped up, took damage. Then Klein saw it in that dude in the library, when he killed him, he saw true creator there, he almost got saved by Captain. And again here too, the true creator popped up. It's like him and true creator has something. And that is it for today, guys. Like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys the next time. Bye bye.